Yeah. Is the Illuminati real? It may be, but I just heard this. I just saw this video of this guy, this older guy, looked like he about in his 70s or 80s or whatever, a very spiritual guy. And, you know, he was talking about the Illuminati. And he was saying, you know, that all of us are part of the Illuminati, or can be. You know, when you're closer to God, you become illuminated. That's what they got the term Illuminati from. You know what I'm saying? You have to do your own research. It's like, how are all of these actresses, actors, singers, and all of this part of a bad or a demonic society? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people like Whitney Houston, you got Beyonce, you got Toni Braxton, you got all these actresses and stuff that I just do not believe that are a part of the Illuminati. Now, just like in the world, the everyday world, you know what I'm saying? Temptation, anybody can fall into temptation. So, in my own understanding, the knowledge that I have, I honestly feel like that those people were chosen beings of God, you know, because there's so many people out here with so much talent, and, you know, so many people that can sing and rap and dance and all this stuff, but they got that fear of what the world has called and stated that, you know, you have to sacrifice yourself. You know, it's a young guy, dang, what's his name? My kids probably know him, Big Boogie, or somebody from Memphis, Tennessee. And he speaks, you know, of the same knowledge that I have. And I honestly feel like, just like Beyonce, you know what I'm saying, this song she got, You Won't Take My Soul. You know what I'm saying? She telling us in that song, like in the background, that God is talking in the background or whatever, saying, quit your job, quit your trade, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we as human beings, like I mean, of course, certain things are needed, you know, cashiers, certain doctors and all this stuff. But when you have God, God will fully provide for you. Not saying that, you know, we don't have dreams, goals, and talents and all this stuff, but what I'm saying is God will fully provide for you. God will tell you, you know what I'm saying, the places to go. God will put certain people in your life who can help you accomplish those types of goals. You know what I'm saying? And those people that God put in your life will come from a genuine space in their heart. Those people will come from pure intentions. They won't think of you as, oh, well, if I help him, he may do a lot better than me. Or if I help her, she may prosper in a way that I haven't prospered yet. You know what I'm saying? So my own opinion on the industry is, no, those people are not all people who have sacrificed certain people. Even like Megan Thee Stallion, this is one of her songs, like she was saying that she pray to God, and, you know, she always be surprised about who he takes. You know, like some of the songs, no, I don't listen to, but certain songs have messages in them, because it's just hard for me to believe that these people who were once people like us, who, you know, followed their dreams, but they followed their dreams. They didn't let nothing stop them. They made the necessary sacrifice. And I'm not mean, you never supposed to sacrifice people. You are not supposed to sacrifice people. You sacrifice things within you. Okay, I'll stop cursing. Okay, I won't smoke no cigarettes no more. I won't go to the club no more. I won't curse. You are never supposed to sacrifice people. Anybody who has ever killed somebody, who has ever done anything, manipulation or whatever, those are not people of God. You know what I'm saying? So certain songs and stuff, Janae Aiko, SZA, even Cardi B, like I'm saying, certain songs, because certain songs are just demonic. But those people are chosen people. Now, temptation is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So certain people may get caught up in the life of greed. Therefore, a person can come and manipulate them and talk to them into signing a contract or something for more money, and they will do certain things just for the money. You know, just like God is everywhere, temptation is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Some people, nurses, doctors and stuff, they get these high paying jobs. They done went to school, police officers, for their career, and then they find a way to manipulate the system. You got nurses stealing medication, becoming, strung out on pills and stuff. You got police officers that are not fully healed and only became an officer to be basically a bully. You got social workers who take on certain positions and their heart is not really there. You know what I'm saying? So temptation is everywhere. The sacrificing and stuff is everywhere. You have to be strong enough in the mind to fight temptation. You got to be strong enough in the mind to understand when somebody is trying to manipulate you. You got to be strong enough in the mind to not let money control you, to not be willing to do certain things just to get a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, truly believe that those are illuminated beings who God has blessed to live out their talents and their goals and stuff. Now, like I said, temptation is everywhere. So if somebody has sacrificed their mother or their father, they got a judgment day. We as human beings are not made to judge nobody. We are not, but everybody do it every day. You judging somebody every single day. You know what I'm saying? But we only got one judgment day. I honestly, truly believe that these people that's singing these songs and playing in these movies and all this stuff, like, I remember, like, I had a teacher when I was in, I think, the 9th grade, that told us not to believe everything on television, because television, he said, it tells a vision. But I broke that down in my own understanding. It tells a vision. It has to have come from somewhere, these movies and stuff, and we have experienced certain things. We can relate to certain things, and we got an understanding of certain things. It don't mean that the TV is telling a lie. It's telling a vision from somebody else's point of view, a vision that only God could give them. You got all this stuff on things about the C-19 movies that came out years before C-19 actually came to affect us. That was somebody's vision. God tried to give us a wake-up call through somebody's vision, through this movie, through this book. Like, stop letting an opinion or a demonic vision of somebody else affect who you are, or cause you to just not want to accommodate certain things because of fear. Like, you shouldn't fear nobody. Like, I honestly don't believe that those people will be prospering the way that they are prospering if they wasn't children of God. Like, I remember seeing this little it was an interview with Beyonce, and she was just saying, like, this interview with Beyonce, and she was saying, me and my husband, we don't look at social media. Because we know it's gonna be some negative people, that's trying to throw us off. It's gonna be some lies in there of people. Oh, I'm spitting. That's trying to discourage us. You know what I'm saying? But those people are still human beings. Those people are still children of God. We don't honestly know, but everybody wants to pour their opinion out or pour their judgment out without even knowing these people one-on-one. But so many of y'all are trying to be the next Cardi B, the next Nicki Minaj, the next Beyonce and Jay-Z. But y'all judge them every day and say that they evil. Those are children of God. They got to their higher place because of God. Temptation is everywhere, and it's up to them to fight the temptation. I honestly believe that, you know what I'm saying, karma, or I'm gonna say God, like when people died, certain shit, like, okay, Megan Thee Stallion, I'm gonna use her for an example because I don't know anything about them, because I don't follow these people. I might follow their music, but I don't try to dig into their life, because I'm trying to get somewhere. If not where they are, I'm trying to get somewhere where I can be financially free, financially comfortable. You know what I'm saying? For me and my children. So I ain't got time to look into what Megan Thee Stallion did. But her mama was her manager for so long. And then she ended up firing her mama or replacing her mama and getting her another manager. Who's to say that karma didn't eat her mama up? You know what I'm saying? Or that, who's to say that her mom didn't manipulate her and, you know, in so many ways, like, used her for her own benefits. And then when the day came that she replaced her mom or whatever, certain things started to eat at her. Like, she knew, first of all, for her to replace her mom, it had to be in some type of whatever they went through, if I'm making sense. You know, because me personally, I know that if I ever become financially secure, financially stable, that would eat my mama alive, along with a lot of other family members, for the simple fact that I was the one that they didn't want to have. I was the one that they tried to intentionally hold back. I was the one that they didn't want to believe in God. I was the one who feared nobody but God. So if it ever comes to pass and I become a millionaire or something, that'll eat my mama up. That don't mean I sacrifice her. No, because I left her alone years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that she was one of the people that was holding back my blessings. So if God ever blessed me to become a millionaire, or if God ever blessed me to become an actress or an actress, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'll eat them folks alive. You know? Like, they said the baby sacrificed his daddy, you know, and they said that when something about it, when he was at the Grammys or something happened, and at the same time his dad was being killed or something, he didn't know nothing about that. Like, how you know his daddy didn't try to keep him stagnant and paid somebody or made a bet with somebody, and then when the bet or when the payment didn't come through, they went in there and did something to, I know, you never know. Like, stop always listening to TMZ. Stop always listening to what other people speculate about other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only worry about you. You can only worry about you because you know about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly don't believe that. I remember, I mean, they said the Illuminati back in the day, all this stuff. I don't care. I go off of my own understanding. I go off on what I know within. You know what I'm saying? People be saying, oh, y'all listen to the white folks. Oh, People always want to blame white people and say white people are privileged and stuff. But God is the only person who can make us privileged. All the white people I know, they are very genuine. Not saying that it's not white, because it's black people too. But I'm just going to say white people because that's all black people always try to throw off certain things at. You know, if it wasn't for the white people, well, okay, it's black people that's in a higher position too. It's not just white people. God makes us privileged. God is the only person who can make us privileged. I can't make myself privileged. I mean, I can, but I'm saying, like, God makes us privileged. And God knows all of our hearts. I know every white person that I know goes to church. They celebrate the holidays of the Bible, Passover and all those other holidays that we really supposed to celebrate. You know, and I'm saying this because, like, when I had my kids, like, it wasn't that I didn't always have the income and I still celebrated Christmas and all that stuff, but it was like God each year, like it was like God was trying to force me not to celebrate. But had I known the things that I know now, I would have raised my kids totally different. But it's kind of hard when you already got them knowing of certain things and got them already, you know what I'm saying, you've programmed them basically to believing in certain things. So for me to wait 10, 15 years after I've had my kids and say, oh, we're just going to take Christmas away, like, it's hard. It's hard. That's why you really not supposed to have kids until you get your own understanding of life. Like a lot of us, when we turn 18 and stuff, me personally, I was 17, 16, 15. You know, now I had my first child at 17, but I'm just saying, instead of me just saying, hey, I'm going to learn myself, I want to get to know myself, the first thing in our mind when we become teenagers is, ooh, I can't wait to get 18 so I can get my own apartment, get me a boyfriend. And then we start thinking like, oh, well, you know, I need to give him a baby. We don't even understand that, you know, we have been molded and programmed by our parents, whether it was knowingly or unknowingly, to be a certain way, to act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many kids with talents and all that stuff, and then what do? We showing them off. Don't do that. Don't say it that way. Don't be like that. Instead of letting them be themselves. Now, yeah, you're supposed to teach your kids the proper way, the proper knowledge of, you know, manners and all that stuff, but we unintentionally sometimes mold our kids to be someone who they was never called to this earth to be, if that makes sense. But those people who are in the industry, you know, they did the necessary, made the necessary changes and discipline themselves and let certain people go that they know that didn't mean them no good and that was holding them back. You know, y'all gotta stop being so quick to judge somebody. That dude, dang, I don't know his name. I don't know if it's, I think it's Big Boogie. I know he from Memphis, but you know what I'm saying? I be listening to his lives and all that stuff. I'm like, damn, like that, like he sounds just like me. Like he had to let people go. Like a lot of people don't fully understand certain things. Like you can't take, God is not gonna fully prosper, or you won't fully flourish or prosper until you let go of some dead weight. Certain, that can be family. You know, even the Bible tell you, look at what happened to Cain and Abel. You know, Cain became so jealous of the favor that God had over Abel that he killed his own brother. Stuff like that happening today. Look at Justin Dawson from Memphis, Tennessee, who killed his brother, nieces, nephews, and all his brother and them friends and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like God, you pray, y'all, repent. Get your own understanding of God, man. Like, stop being so opinionated about the next person's lives and all this stuff. Like, these people don't even know you. Beyonce, Cardi B, them, they don't know you even exist. And here you are every day, whether you trying to be like them or whether you trying to down them and say that they doing X, Y, and Z. Like, who knows that? I remember Cardi B went live one time and said somebody tried to say she did black magic on them. Like, words are very powerful. That's why they say the tongue is the most powerful weapon. The tongue is a powerful weapon. You know what I'm saying? Because you speak things into existence. You can say something so much, it can turn into a ritual or a spell. You can say something, and a lot of times, you know, from my understanding, I found to realize that a lot of times we do it unknowingly. We say things, we curse our own lives unknowingly. Oh, I don't want to get married. I'll never get married. Fuck a nigga. Da-da-da. All that stuff. Like, you got to be careful of the words that come out of your mouth, because not only can you curse yourself, but you can curse somebody else's life. Like, you know, we know about the physical aspect of life, but everybody has left out the spiritual aspect of life. Like, you cannot forget that. You cannot forget that. Like, before we were human beings, we were spirits first. Our soul reincarnated into this flesh. But the Bible said, be not of your flesh. Be not of your flesh. I'm going to tell y'all something. Spirits are all around us, be it bad or good. I have captured them on my camera, but it's so hard to speak on certain things because of the way certain people were programmed to believe, but people will say, oh, that baby is smiling at an angel, or oh, X, Y, and Z and all this stuff. But then as soon as you say, oh my God, I saw a ghost, that's not real. How come they not? How come they not? They can be good or bad, but it's floating through. That's just like when they say about alcohol. Alcohol is spirits. If you depressed and you drink alcohol, guess what? That depression the alcohol gonna feed into the depression. You never know what spirit you're drinking when you consume alcohol. That's why certain people act out. That's why certain people do certain things. We were never meant to be drinking. But because they made a liquor store to take y'all money, y'all really don't understand, man. Get in the Bible. Get in the Bible. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but get your own understanding. Stop always going off of somebody else's understanding. Stop always being so quick to judge somebody else's life. Stop always putting your opinion out there. You know what I'm saying? I got this I got this thought in my head like a couple of years ago, and I was like, what if the way you think what if certain ways and certain things that you think of could affect somebody else's life? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I may be having suicidal thoughts or something, but I may not go out with them, and then the frequency or the vibrations pass on to somebody else who has a way weaker mind than me, and they actually go out with it. Like, y'all ain't never really thought about, like, how can somebody in Nashville kill their kids, and then a day or two later somebody in California kill their kids? Like, it's all about the vibration. Like, the world is based off of frequency, vibrations, and energy. Those three things you cannot see, but they are very much real. Like, y'all really, we really got to get into our Bible, y'all. I feel like C-19 was a way of God trying to wake us up. The world, God said he will never make it flood again. He repented for himself. He said he'll never make it flood again. He ain't say it wasn't going to be no diseases. He ain't say he was going to let other things not consume you. He just said he'll never make it flood again. He ain't say it wasn't going to be no fire. And that's what people always say, like, oh, yeah, God said, oh, the world going to end in fire. No, the world is going to end where a lot of demonic motherfuckers going to get called out on all the stuff that they've been doing, all these manipulators, all this other stuff. That's what the world gonna end. The good people, the God-fearing people, we ain't gonna die in no fire. Like, yeah. Get into y'all Bible, man. First of all, repent and ask God to help you understand the Bible. Get into y'all Bible. Stop being so judgmental. Like, everybody got their own perspective. Just because somebody's perspective of the Illuminati was of demonic things, like, we all got our own willpower. If certain people want to go to those booty parties and all that other stuff, like, why y'all judging them when y'all out here working a 9-to-5 or ain't working at all, fully dependent on the government, and y'all having threesomes and doing all this other demonic stuff all the time? But then y'all got the nerve to judge and place y'all opinion on somebody's life that don't even fucking know that you exist. Like, let that stuff sink in. Like, let it sink in. I ain't never, like, I just don't understand. Baby, Cardi B don't even know LaToya exists. Ooh, some cold air I don't know, it's hot, y'all, but some cold air just came right in front of me. Cardi B don't even know LaToya exists, baby. But little do she know, like, certain songs and stuff, that Money song, like, right around that time that Money song came, I had some females that was jealous of me because I would walk past them every day and wouldn't speak. Not putting in their mind that greetings go both ways, baby. When I was going to work, you was sitting on your porch gossiping. When I got off of work, you was sitting on your porch gossiping. I've been at work all day greeting customers. You think I'm finna get off of work and greet somebody who ain't doing nothing to save their life? Nah, you greet me. Now, it'll be rude of me if I don't speak back. And then I heard that song, Cardi B. Little bitch, you can't with me if you wanted to. Like, man, God used these folks to make certain songs and stuff, y'all, to help us out. Like, it's messages in so many songs. I ain't talking about all the killing and WAP and all this stuff, because I didn't like WAP. But I bet you it's a lot of prostitutes and hoes that love WAP. You know what I'm saying? It's all on the frequency that you on, that you gon' that you can relate to. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, you got to get your own understanding. Go off of your own perspective. Go off of your own perception. You know, perceive things the way that you want to perceive them, because ain't none of us the same. Even twins ain't the same. Like, y'all really got to open y'all minds up, baby. Be in nature more. You know what I'm saying? Like, drop away, sacrifice y'all selves for some of them bad habits y'all got. All that drinking and all this stuff, and then people wonder why, oh, they got liver cancer. And is that a word? I mean, is that a sickness, liver cancer? I don't know. But anyway, liver failure, kidney failure, all this stuff. But you ain't even eating properly every day, but you got there to drive the boat. Because you looking at what the basketball wives doing and all that stuff. Like, you don't know what they do when them cameras go off. I bet they eating healthy. I bet they praying every night before they go to bed. And y'all got there to drive the boat and do all these seafood challenges and all this stuff because y'all are followers seeing what the trendsetters are doing. But you don't know what they doing when them cameras are off. You don't know what they do, but they human too. Just like we can fall short into the temptation of the world. I mean, why they gotta be perfect? And then who said that they aren't perfect? You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't get that way for no reason. You know, sickness ain't falling over them folks. They ain't falling down left and right. A lot of them, I mean, certain things will happen, but you never know. Call them. Ask them for their number and call. Ask you, what happened to you, Beyonce? Why that happened? What happened, Megan Thee Stallion? You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye West, I salute him. I don't agree with him about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Maybe I ain't fully awakened yet. You know what I'm saying? Then he was there right along with them. But who's to say that he ain't being manipulative of certain things for the simple fact that he's no longer with them? So certain people can speak truth, but then they manipulate certain things too to have you looking at other people in a certain light, in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your own understanding, man. Understand people because how you understand people. Don't go off of nobody else's understanding. I don't give a damn if they was goddamn it laying in the same bed with you. People tell the stories that they want to tell. People tell the sides that they want to tell. You know, like Kanye West said he sacrificed his own mama. Why did you do that? You didn't know it was wrong then. You waited till you become a millionaire and then want to sacrifice your mama? Like, what really happened? How did you really sacrifice her? Or did you just leave her, you know what I'm saying, and then she had a heart attack or something? Or did you actually send somebody to her to kill her? Because it makes a difference. Like, if you left her and then karma ate her up or she drove herself crazy because you left her out, like, I mean, I just don't understand, y'all. Like, stop always listening to people. Stop always, get your own understanding of stuff. That's what's wrong with the world today. Read the Bible. Get in the Bible. Like, your life ain't got to be boring because you trying to be a child of God. And that's what some people, but a lot of people don't like to hear the truth. A lot of people don't know how to let go. A lot of people too scared to let go. A lot of people they fear being alone. I love it. I love my peace of mind. I love it. Ain't nobody up in my house but me and my 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't invite nobody over other than the people who God has placed in my life. And I don't invite them over, but they know that they welcome to come when they get ready to come. But far as people that I have let go of, hell no, you ain't welcome to my house. Not at all. I could ride past you and I won't pick you up because that ain't my job to do. Y'all better get y'all own understanding of God himself, man, and stop going off of what other people say and what other people believe in. Get your own understanding. Let go of certain negative entities and all that shit that don't serve you no good. Go get you some water, Jax. But anyway, that's it. That's all for right now. But I honestly don't believe that those people are Illuminati, you know. And if they are, I'll learn that on my own. I'll learn some stuff. But certain people do stuff for certain I lost track of my mind. But anyway, certain people do stuff for certain views. You know what I'm saying? Certain under TMZ, all this stuff, like they paparazzi. Oh man, y'all get y'all own understanding of certain people. Hell, just because somebody's a millionaire don't mean that they ain't human. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean that they won't fall into the temptation. Y'all falling into it every day of your life. At least these people are working and making their money. Not saying that they really falling into temptation. Y'all get the drift though, man. But get your own understanding. Stop always listening to folks. Some of y'all holding y'all back because of the fear from what somebody else told you of might happen. Stop doing it. Like, damn, change the patterns that y'all was raised up in. If you know that your mama wasn't nothing and she didn't get you nowhere, and you gonna repeat the same cycle. You gonna raise your kids in the projects too? You gonna repeat the same cycle? Go look up the definition of why did they name the projects. Because it was actually a fucking project to see who was gonna do what and when they was gonna. And you know what I'm saying? Like some people, you wouldn't believe that they was there generation to come. My great grandmama stayed here. Now I'm finna stay here. I was, you know, but some people don't even want to work because they food stamps and stuff will get cut off. Like y'all are fearing prospering. Y'all fear a better life. You holding yourself hostage. You sacrificing your kids and don't even know it. You holding yourself hostage because of what somebody else said or what didn't work out for somebody else. Like, get your own understanding of life, y'all. Dang, like, it ain't even that hard. It's not, but to judge somebody, to put certain names on somebody, and to project your words towards somebody else's life, like, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself because these people don't even know y'all.